Hey, hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Let's Play with Author J.P.Edgar, where I play some games I haven't really played before. Today we are continuing our psychedelic journey with Oxide Room 104 on the Nintendo Switch. This creepy game, this creepy game. So without wasting any more time, let's just get going. Let's just get going. All right, it's going to be kind of difficult for us to say where we left off because this game isn't necessarily one of those, you progress through the story. It's kind of like a loop or a rap of some type. But I'll do what I can. I do remember waking up in that silly bathtub. That's super gross. We learned how to urinate, which was I had to block that part out. We get bitten by a centipede. We got chased by a whole bunch of WTFs after we got outside that room. We got hit by a truck in midair because that's just what the games do. We saw some creepy saw dude, discovered some WTF baby body, and then we do it all over again. And then we do it all over again. It's just such a weird game. Such a weird game. But here we go. Oxide indoor area. All right. Wow, we're just straight up starting right here. Okay. Okay. All right. So, what was I doing though? What was I doing? I was going to. Was I going to the second floor? I think I was because I went to that maybe baby room and I got all those blocks and I also got the duck that said job on the bottom. I think our current goal of the game is to find all those documents. I don't know if we can find all those documents in the first life, so we might actually have to start getting our limbs sawed off to find all these documents to beat the game. But I just don't know. I just don't know. So this creepy, creepy game. I probably should have saved in this room. That would have been a lot safer. Would have been quite a bit safer. So, but we should also because of this is the first life, and every single time I die, I think I'm going to have to be searching through all of the like everything, like all the drawers and stuff like that. Even if I searched them before, because every single time you die, the world changes. All right, so we have the start button because I keep pushing that. Room 210. That is where we're going. I haven't explored the second floor yet, so this is going to be basically brand new. And I'm wondering if the suicide toothy chompy torso actually leaped off from this balcony, which I think is right beneath me. Yeah, there's the X. So, and there's the chompy. So could I have gone up here and seen it? I don't know. I just don't know. First, I want to get like a quick search on the exterior. Oh dear, what's that? What's going on? What is going on? What is that? So, do I need that card? Maybe. I want to check that out here shortly. I want to check that out shortly. Creep game. Creep game. Okay, a gas mask. So, I need the card to get in, or do I need the card inside here? I don't ever recall seeing these these indicators on any other door. Okay, let's just move on. Let's move on. Move on. No, don't even try to voice act. What is that? What is that? Okay. Okay. Silent Hill BS going on. Silent Hill BS going on. And it's going in the room. It is leading me to my doom in the room. There's a fire indicator right here. There's nothing here. That is oil, I think. That may be oil. Nope, that's blood. That is... What is going on? What is going on in this game? All right. Finishing up my search through the... Well, I got the gas mask. in a tub that's on blood, because of course it's on blood. What, this Amazon box isn't my inventory? Okay. Okay. So we have the room to 210, but we have 203 right here. This is where the creepy lady went into, and there's blood on the floor. Why is there blood on the floor? Why? Why, game? Why? Okay. Let's just try 203. It's locked.
It's locked.
We know someone's in there. Can we knock again? All right, let's examine it. No. You are missing the key part, dude. You are missing the key part. This is the part you are missing. It is locked tight. No, it is bleeding. Bleeding. Okay. Let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. This ladder is actually up. I want to release it. Creepy bleeding room. Okay. We're going to go back. We're going to go down to the storage unit, and we're going to pick up that card. Actually, it's for room 209, so maybe I don't need the card right now. You know what? I'm making an executive decision. Let's go to... Can I open the window? No, of course you can't open the window. All right. We are going to apparently examine it. Okay. All right, we're going to unlock this creepy broom. Nah. Oh, that's right. I needed the left. All right. Here we go. Aim that gun because there's creepy crap all over the place. Creepy crap all over the place. It takes 6 shots to kill Toothy Torso, 3 shots to kill the poison plant. I don't see anything. Oh. Okay. All right. Looks comfortable. Are you sure you want to think anything's comfortable? Fucking.
There's nothing in there.
I make sure nothing's over here either. Because I remember, as you may recall, there was like a plant on one of these things, and I walked by it, and that thing had a massive radius, and I heck, it got hit. Oh, here's a key right here. What is going on? Why you? I missed one. Oh, I could fire. I could fire quickly. I can. Oh, no. I'm out of ammo. I am out of ammo. Oh dear. This thing's gonna chomp my face. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, stop chomping me. I don't like the chomps. Let me go. I need to leave. Okay, that was, we need to get back to this room. We need to get more ammo. We need to get bigger guns. We need to get gauze. We need to get rid of that chompy torso thing. Creepy thing. But I lived. That's the important part. How long I'm going to live? Not my problem at the moment. It's kind of my problem at the moment. But we need to go back downstairs. We need to go to the pool storage area. We need to quickly get some gauze and bandage our face because we are definitely not happy right now. We're going to reload this. I'm bleeding. Reload this gun. Go back up there and finish what we started. Okay. We need to get the gauze. We need to get the ammo. Let's do the gauze first. There we go. Examine. Well, why not? Apparently we're going to examine the revolver. Combine. All right. No, we got to go back in that room and finish investigating. You got all the ammo. You got all the gauze. We are going to detorso this lady. It has to be a lady. I'm going to think it's a lady. This thing. I want to detorso this thing. We're going to remove its face with my bullets. Where did that thing come from? Was it on the roof? Was it like stuck to the ceiling? No, I think I would have seen it if it was stuck to the ceiling. Right? The aiming in this thing is so not nice. So if you leave the room, you have to do all the damage again. Because that's kind of what happened. I shot it a few times, and nothing happened. So there is one thing going on, though.
There's nothing in there.
There's nothing here. There's a pool of, there's regenerating torso bitey thing. Ugh.
It's turned off or unplugged.
Let's turn off or unplugged? Well, let's figure it out. We gotta nuke some hot pockets. No, it's not turned off or unplugged. There's no plug. There's no plug. All right. Going back through this. Oh, there's a key right there. Opening the fridge. You're going to tell the tooth torso the hot pocket. Okay, there's something to read here. What's going on here? It's been days since anyone has been through the rooms, except for me, but I don't think I'm alone. He is here. I can feel how he's watching me, like a wild animal waiting for the right time to strike. I sleep like with a knife under my pillow, and I'm ready for when it comes to me. And I'm okay, so Eva is going cray-cray. Oh, bullets. Considering I just used like 9 rounds, actually 12 rounds, because it regenerated 12 rounds for the hot pocket.
There's nothing in there.
I kind of need all the ammo I can get now. Oh, more ammo.
Looks comfortable.
All right. So we got.
It won't open.
Won't open. I think we got a decent search of the room. Not a good search. So we can't go through here. Did it crawl underneath? Where the heck did that thingamajiggy come from? Creepy thing. This creepy thing. Oh, something else. I'll never cry again. I'll never feel shame again. I'll never have regrets again. I only exist for my revenge. I will exist to destroy everything. Oh, Eva, you kind of went cray-cray like all over the place.
Turned off or unplugged.
All right, so what's this? This is...
A small frying pan.
All right.
It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working.
Check all these knobs.
It's not working.
So far, we have one burner that turns on, and that's room 104, where the teapot was. There's nothing else. What an ugly chair. But it fits the decor of the room. You can tell it's just a whole bunch of... Oh, dear. All right. I don't think there's anything else here. I don't think there's anything else. I searched all the drawers. I can't go into the bathroom. So let's digress. Let us move on. Let us move on. Plot twist is face palming. Was it the deer comment? I think it was the deer comment. I want to put money on it being the deer comment. Yeah, I'm still hearing the clicks. Are you hearing any clicks or hums, Plot twist, now? I'm still hearing it.
How can I get inside the motel?
We have the key to room 109. So let us push pause again, because that's what I'm used to pushing, apparently. And let's go back to the first floor. So I'm going to... Could I actually equip this? No. Pocket flashlight, revolver. Let's combine. Another bathroom door. I'm just going to hold on to that. I'll probably need it sooner rather than later. I want to store that for now. Combined with that, I only have 2 rounds left. That's disgusting. Oh, I have 4 rounds left. So I'm going to have to be getting the gas mask and the card whenever I get the no clicks or hums here. Good. I'm going to have to come back here and grab those again, like the card and the gas mask once I get the appropriate keys. But just doing a quick lap looking at the doors, I don't see any icons above the door handles on anything on the first floor. So I'm wondering if it's a second floor exclusive. Where, hey, before you go in here, make sure that you have a gas mask because someone had Taco Bell before going to the bathroom. All right, let's see. In 104. Where's 110 at? 110 is not this way. All right, then. Probably on this wing, then. Yeah, maybe. Boarded up room is boardy. Boarded up hallway is bored. 108, 109. All right, door's locked. I'm fully aware of that. Here we go, going through this room. All right, here we go. We have 1 full chamber with the revolver. Hopefully we don't run into anything that requires 6 or more shots because I did not aim well in this game. This is just a very finicky game to aim with. Very finicky game to aim with. All right, just going to do a quick search to see if there's anything that's going to gnaw at my face. Checking the ceilings. I don't see anything. Jackpot! Oh.
It's a small slot machine.
Oh, something to read. Every passing moment I grow stronger. Now there is only hate, rage. So did, I'm wondering if Eva turned into evil.
It stopped. It says 11:33 p.m.
Okay.
It stopped.
Before I actually do any pushing, I'm just gonna... What is this? Oh, there's a thingy there.
It won't open.
It won't open? Have you tried using your foot? Alright, let's go through these doors. Should I have come ever since Josh took me about this place? It hadn't seemed like a great idea. I half deserted motel, lost in the mountains. I understand how it's the perfect place for his videos. But I don't know what I'm doing here. This is probably something from Matt. And the damn old man sets me on the edge with that orange jumpsuit. Yeah! With the saw and the axe and the axe and the hatchet and the... I'm not sure if he works at reception or if he's a mechanic who escaped from the asylum hidden in the motel. I suppose he has a story like we do. Do you really want to know a story? Ooh, there's Chip.
Looks like some kind of liquor. A clean ashtray. It seems like no water comes out of here.
No water. Okay. Let's see. Craft brew. There's a light.
It's just a brick. I'll call him Josh.
What? What? Why? That's so odd. You find all this stuff, but you find a random brick like, I'm gonna call you Josh. So a crazy cartoon, eh, Josh? 100 points if you know where that's from. Are you going to pick up that token? No? Okay.
It won't open. Electric socket.
Let's see if Josh will open up this glass.
It won't open.
Oh dear. Oh, the aiming. That was 6 rounds. That was 6 rounds and it's still alive. Oh dear. Okay. Six rounds and it's still alive. Okay. That was terrible. Just kind of strolling through here, being extra cautious.
The roulette is blocked.
The roulette is blocked. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at this. This is, what was the clock stuck at? 11:30? 11:33? 11:30. That's these are not typical numbers. Let's see. I'll look at that here shortly. Let's see. Use with.
It's going to work.
You know, maybe when I create noise or do something I'm not supposed to, I get these Pop Tarts just popping up. All right, let's where's that jackpot machine right here? This is the terrible idea. This is probably the key to the to here, to the cabinet. I keep pushing start. Oh, that was a non-ducky move. So we got to find a series of 3 double numbers.
It stopped. It says 11:33 p.m.
11:33. Okay. Okay. Kind of put the table between us. I want to go back to the box. 11:30. There's no 33.
It won't open.
Okay, so maybe that's not it. Maybe that's not it. Let's go to the bathroom. Look at that thing. It's just, ugh.
It won't open.
Okay, let's see. I have a bathroom key. Let's use it. Let's kind of go in. Let's back into the bathroom. Make sure Pop Tarts and panties doesn't go after me. Oh, man. Okay. Okay.
It's not working. It's an empty bucket.
No, it's not. There's a chip in there. Get the chip. All right. A bullet. Let's see if it'll take one more round to take out the torso.
The faucet isn't turning.
Okay, we have a picture. More ammo. Oh, TC torso, you're going down. You're going down, Pop Tart. Who the heck puts a table like this in the bathroom?
An empty toilet roll.
Am I a bad person? I don't deserve this. I never did anything bad to anyone. Who am I trying to convince? I know that's not true. I thought that everything I did would be free of blame. I never admit to having done anything bad. Anyone knew what we were doing, what we were involved in, or what we're buying. I was just a middleman. Okay. Nothing up there.
An old radio that doesn't work. An old radio that doesn't work.
Okay. So let's take out. I'm pushing start again. Let's take out 14 rounds. Let us combine with the revolver, so we can have 13 rounds. How many rounds was that? How many rounds? Jeez. Okay. Now we can walk around and actually do a search, because there are numbers here. I'm wondering if the numbers have something to do with that box.
The roulette is blocked.
Well, can you go into here and unblock it? Maybe give it a laxative? Maybe that's not that type of blockage, right? I don't see any tokens or any chips on the numbers. And the only thing I got is 1133 from this.
It stopped. It says 11:33 p.m.
Okay, plot twist.
It won't open.
So let's see, I have a box here, and the only numbers I got are 1133, which do not apply to that.
Looks like some kind of liquor. Clean ashtray.
It says PM, so it would be 2333, but there's no 23 there. But even then, I'm still missing a pair of numbers. I keep pushing start. Let's see. Oh, let's check out that picture we got of Ava, or Evie, or Ava. +1. 4? There's no 33 here.
It won't open.
Photo of a girl. There's a heart and a +1 drawn on the back. 33. Yeah, I looked at 33 +1, but the thing is, 11. There's 34 and 4. This is kind of what I was thinking, because the +1, but there's 3 hearts, or +1, 4. It's just, I don't think so. I just don't think that's it. It's like we're missing a number, and it's staring right at me. It's staring at my face. There are not very many numbers, so I can actually go one by one, but I don't want to do that. I want to actually solve it. So, but for now, let us... Actually, I don't think I have any keys. No, I don't have any keys, so even if I wanted to, it's a small key to the drawers and the cupboards. Yeah, Josh helped me out with that. Sorry. I don't have any keys to any doors. So currently,
Looks like no water comes
I am on hold until I figure out the puzzle. I am on hold until I figure out the puzzle. I don't even know what that photo actually applies to that box.
The faucet isn't turning. The faucet isn't turning.
So It's the only card. No, never mind. There's two cards. There's the Ace of Hearts. No. Push. Oh.
The mechanism seems to be working now.
Okay.
It stopped. It says 11:33 p.m.
All right. Relevance. I'm looking for relevance. Maybe this needs to go now. What is going on? But these are the numbers I was looking for. 34, 11, 21.
It won't open.
Maybe it's, I have it backwards. 34, 11, 21. I tried that, right?
It won't open.
Maybe it's maybe this radio will work again now.
Old radio
No.
doesn't work.
Nope, nope. I think I solved everything with this silly box. Thank you for your help, Josh. You wasted so much ammo. But it's a heart +1. A heart +1. Maybe I don't think the heart has anything to do with this. I don't think the heart has anything to do with this. Let's go backwards. Let's go 21, 11, 34.
It won't open.
But why is stuck at 1133? Is that even relevant? Maybe it's top to bottom, 11, 21, 34. There it is, okay. Yeah, top to bottom.
It looks like the key to one of the rooms.
209, okay. All right. Is there anything else that we need to pick up while we're here? I think we've been pretty thorough on our search. So let us egress. Let us egress. But got a heart +1. Does that mean I got an extra life? Maybe. I don't know. I just don't know. I have no idea what that means. Maybe she wants Matt and Josh. Well, she's going to be disappointed because Josh is just a brick.
How can I get inside the motel?
All right, so let us figure out what we need for room 209. I think it was the card. And because that Pop Tart surprisingly took, was it 9 rounds before finally taking it out, I really should probably hold on to the ammo. I'm going to take this card too. And I don't think I'm going to need the key anymore because I joshed it up. But photo of Eva. Let's take a look at it one more. There's a picture of a girl, capital E, V-A, heart +1. That's all we got. So I'm going to store that for now. We have the revolver, 7 rounds, 209, and the card. I think we're going to need the card, not the gas mask. All right, here's 210, 209.
It's locked. It's locked tight.
All right, here's 209. You get the feeling I'm doing something wrong. Dealing with Josh is like talking to a brick wall. Yes, Plot Twist, you are accurate in that assumption. He's not a very good listener. But unfortunately, my assumption that once you... Oh, there's a toothy tooth. Okay, let's try to move out of the way a little bit. My original assumption was you can kill these mobs and they'll drop something. But that hasn't been the case. I've killed a few of these things and I haven't gotten anything. Oh no! Oh, just the reload and the ammo and inconsistent damage. Okay. Let's see if I can't get into a better position. Oh, I'm going to have to go. And you're blocking the door. Okay. We need to go. We need to go pick up some gauze. Man. I was thinking about carrying some gauze, but I'm like, I'll be able to avoid any Pop Tarts. No, I couldn't. I could not avoid the Pop Tart. Oh, man. Just man. But even when I somewhat missed, you got the blood trigger or the blood animation trigger from the target. So are there hit points? Not hit points like I have 10 hit points and each shot takes 2 damage. No, I'm talking like the head will do more damage than if you shoot the body. But I'm fully aware of that. I need to run, or before I become well done. All right, take, use, and I'll just store that again for inventory's sake.
How can I get inside the motel?
Okay. All right. Oh, that was, that was really oof. Like, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't sneak by because there was no route. Could I have drawn the Pop Tart to a different location and snuck by? I don't know. It's tough to say at this time. But, a Pop Tart is toast, so let's just move on. But now we can take our time in examining this. Why is this here? Why is that there? Thank Odin, I don't have to do anything with this, but why is that there? I'm just gonna sit here and think for a bit. Why is that even there? They're very against going to the bathroom. All right, what is this? Rage, okay. He's angry. Let's see.
There's nothing interesting in this book.
I got a key here.
Looks like a piece of stale bread.
All right. Am I a bad person? I'm a victim. My fault is being a loner and never asking questions. I never had an easy life. First my parents, then my life changed completely. And my stepfather. Oh, stepfather, what are you doing?
An old flat screen TV. Doesn't seem to work.
I would like for you to consider this for a second. A flat screen TV and this.
Dozen eggs?
Question mark?
Dozen eggs?
Yeah, that is a valid question mark. That is a valid question mark.
An empty toolbox. It looks like a bar of soap. I'd better not touch it. An old wash bowl with some dish cotton towels. They look a little dirty.
Is that a leather blanket? That looks like a leather blanket of some type, but there's a shape of some type in there. You see it? Kind of looks like a human, but I don't think it's going to be worth anything to look at. I'm going to move on.
It won't open.
A ladder. Okay. Nothing there.
It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working.
Okay, an antidote.
It's a metal figure of a turtle.
Another one. Another metal figure of a turtle. Oh, okay. I saw him. I saw a man in orange. I knew I wasn't alone. I'm hiding in the closet in the common area. I think he's looking at me. I'm very scared. Thought I'd be ready, but I'm not. I don't want him to come. I don't want to die. Still a tortoise. Okay.
Rusty, empty jug.
So got some really strange things going on in this room, but not a lot of valid.
A few jars.
Not a lot of valid stuff.
I prefer not to take them. There is nothing interesting in this book.
All right, let's take a look at what we got. We got a key to room 203. It's a spare key. Okay. And we have a badge, but the badge didn't do anything. The badge didn't do anything. So then why is that icon of a badge there? Why is that there?
It seems like no water comes out of here.
All right. Well, I don't see anything else. A toolbox and a dozen eggs. Can't interact with that bowl.
There's not a piece of stale bread. Looks like some kind of liquor.
I don't think there's anything else here. This thing just, ugh, in a wheelbarrow. Maybe they're using this as a storeroom, but... So we found 2 tortoise. Is that the plural for tortoise? Is it tortoises? Yeah, it's tortoises, yeah. It's tortoises. This is still just a creepy game. Still just a creepy game. Don't know the logic behind virtually everything here. Don't know if Eva turned to evil, or if
How can I get inside the motel?
or if Orange Jumpsuit Guy is something completely different. I don't know. 206. All right. And we got 202. Oh, I guess I have to go this way. So there's a 3rd floor. Am I going to be going up to the 3rd floor at any point? Okay, that's just a light. Okay. A spare key to 209? What? Wait. I keep pushing start. I think Resident Evil has me programmed. No, it can't be Resident Evil.
I don't think that's going to work.
Why do I have a spare key to room 20? Wait, this is a 203, not 209. Gotcha. I was in room 209. I need to go to room 203. Fun fact, a group of tortoises is called a creep. Well, there's more than one tortoise, so this is creep. This is creepy. Creepiest tortoise. Oh, it's the room with the blood! Alright. I don't have any more ammo, so I can't reload. I have 4 shots, that's it. But I have a thing of antidote. Bathroom key, a lock pick. I can't even examine this. I don't know.
It's locked.
Well, yellow. This game. This game. This game is a bunch of tortoises. What is going on here?
Climb that ladder.
Do you really want to? Do you really want to? Alright. Let's just do a quick glance. Oh, there's a fire emblem there. Okay. Okay. Oh god, it's pulsing.
Oh, it's covered in something pretty nasty.
No, it's...
It's motor oil, but the drum appears to be empty. Rusty metal bottle.
What is going on with this game?
It's a pretty dirty construction bucket.
Alright.
Metal wash bowl. There's nothing in there.
Yeah, we're going to keep our distance from that
It won't open.
for a little bit. Oh, we got it. We picked up another action card. It seems like I'm starting to understand who I am and what I am doing here. Fantastic. Could you enlighten us on WTF is going on?
The map.
It is? I have a map. Okay. Hold on. I forgot about the map. Why is it change floors? Notes. Ah. Beware of the virus. There is a reservoir. No, there's a revolver. Careful with the pool. Bathroom of 104. Construction manager's room. Stairs. Connects to 303. Connects to 203. Okay. Well, that, I don't know if that really helped with anything, but okay. So, let's see. What is our next step? I could toss the gas on this, right? All right. The object has been used up. All right. Now I need fire. Matches. What? I'm curious about this, but I'm probably going to be burned. Let's just move on. Let's just move on.
It looks like it's going to the room that's right up there.
Let's just move on. This creepy game. This tortoises game. This game. Why did it scream like that? Why did it scream like that? All right.
Oh, locked again.
So you can't go down?
It goes down to room 206.
Okay, I can go down. Here's another one. Oh, and there's... Why? Why do you have something in there? Who in their right mind's like, well, I guess I'll put my bolt cutters in the latrine.
It's not working. It's not
Wait, before I do that, anything on top of there? Okay.
It's not working. It's not working. It's not working.
Okay. Another thing right here. Am I a victim? It's always been that way. I'm the victim. My stepfather would tell me again and again, it's your fault, it's your fault. That's not true. I'm always the victim, no right to do what he did to me. So it seems like he got into a knife fight with his stepfather. That's where I'm going with, I deal with it. Okay, so let's see. All right, I picked up something. Just turn that bad boy on.
Seems like no water.
No water yet.
It's a pretty dirty construction bucket.
Oh, there's something here. Let's see. There's no way back anymore. Now I belong to him. Why is this happening to me? I liked living. I liked exploring. I liked creating stories and feel like I was part of them. I liked writing, but I can only think of dying now. I want to die. Why can't I get out of here?
I have to find a way out.
Okay, so we got...
Carry anything else.
Oh, I need inventory. I have inventory. Okay. So let's put a few things away. Let's just do like a full-on dump, not a bathroom sense, but just put a bunch of stuff in here. We'll figure things out as we're in a few. Let's see, solvent, some sort of strong acid. Probably going to be using it for that. So I want to hold on to that for. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to try it. In the meantime, I'm going to pick up these keys. It speaks quite highly of the construction that the third floor can hold this much weight in one location and still hold. All right. I can't do anything. Well, that's just a door. Okay.
A metal canister.
That's a lot of pounds per square inch. Ooh, key.
Electric socket. Cotton towels. The faucet isn't turning. The faucet isn't turning.
All right, still don't have any running water. I have running water. So does that mean I can fill up stuff? All right, we're going to go after the teapot. Come on, teapot. Where's the teapot? Where the heck is the storage? There you are, storage. Hello, storage, my old friend. All right. Oh, maybe I should try to put the rubber ducky inside the bathtub. All right, let's try to inventory.
I don't think.
Oh, I thought I was onto something. I thought I was onto something.
The tub is now full of water.
I thought I was onto something.
It's not working.
Okay.
The tub is now full of water.
Inventory solvent. The object has been used up. Well, I'm not going to pick it up yet because now that is acid.
Acid mixed with the water. The acid mixed with the water.
Okay, let's try to use it with the blacksmithing tools.
Cool.
Oh, I got it.
I hope it still works.
Yeah, you just melted it. This is some Walter White stuff going on.
Ooh, locked again.
All right, so.
I don't think that's going to work.
Okay, well, apparently the empty teapot. Okay. All right, so now we have a bunch of keys on the third floor. Let's do some minor inventory management. Let's put this in there. We'll put the teapot in there. Let's start with room 301. Let's start with room 301.
It's locked.
What room am I again? Okay. I think I'm actually in room 303, so that's going to be this key. All right. Inventory. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. What are those blocks for? I don't know what those blocks are for. I don't know what the teapot is for. I know what the cabinet key is for. Josh helped me with that solution. It feels like I have like a bunch of stuff in my inventory that has absolutely nothing to do with anything because I either screwed up or I found another solution or something. I don't know. Just kind of walk around a little bit. I'm going to be a little sneaky because this place is sus. This place is sus. Oh, piece of paper. Responsible for the others? We're all adults. Everyone can decide what they want to do with their lives and be responsible for their actions. I've always been alone. I've always wanted to be. I'll never answer for what the others do. I'll never do anything that doesn't benefit me. All I'll do is say, well, that is a written confession. You shanked everybody. Let's see. Full. Yeah, let's just get full. Oh, nothing? Okay. Nothing in there. Okay, so I guess I have to go this way. All right, let's see. Oh. There's that creepy lady again. But I think that's Eve. All right, let's grab this. Just grab it. Let's grab it. Okay. You can't talk to her? Well, I saw you downstairs, so you obviously got yourself into a bit of a pickle.
It won't open.
Well, she's not going to talk to me. Creepy lady. Okay, what's going on? Why are you on bare feet and why are your bare feet bloody? What is going on with your face? What is going on with your face? Room 301.
It's locked. It's locked tight.
Man, this game. This Game is just a bunch of tortoises. I wonder if I have the key for that location already. I have a few keys already. Doubtful. I doubt it. I doubt it. I probably need to go and investigate further. Okay. We go sneaky modes. We look around. Look at the ceiling. Look at
It's not working.
the lamp. Okay. I don't see any billowing plants. Oh, and it's locked. Of course it's locked, because why not? Oh, some ammo. Much needed. A yin-yang table.
Some kind of liquor. It's locked. I don't think it can be opened.
More papers. I don't know where I am or what this place is. It's very dark. Why? But he says that I'm special, but it hurts so much. Very scared. The pain destroys me. I'm being ripped open. Can't do anything about it. All right. These knobs are the worst. Trying to get these knobs to work properly. More bullets. Cutting board. Don't see anything off the cutting board.
No more comes out of here.
And a random refrigerator.
I don't think it can be opened.
Alright. More paper. I know where I am. I know who I am. But the most important is I know who you are, and soon I'll find you. Eva's.
Looks like some kind of liquor. It's a large bed. What is this doing here?
I don't think you're asking the right question. No, I think you know. You're just too afraid to admit it. Oh, dear God. They went to town with this thing.
It's a large bed.
Okay.
It looks like a human organ.
That's not creepy at all.
Looks like some kind of liquor. Looks like some kind of liquor. It's a small wooden box.
What is going on? Okay, I can't open these drawers apparently. Am I done here?
It won't open.
No, that's right. I gotta go back and I gotta go back to storage and grab a bathroom key. She was a virgin. Man. This game. Yeah, the next game I'm going to be playing something a little bit more lighthearted to kind of counterbalance, to kind of to even out this. To even out this. Oh, lady's gone.
Close. I have to go on.
Lady's gone. Okay. I was in room 303. I have a lockpick. I don't think I have it in my inventory, plot twist. I think I put it all into storage. All right. So let's just take those. We're going to take... I'm not going to take that because that's for Josh took care of that puzzle. I want to take 305, and I'll have 3 inventory spaces left. You know, when I was in the first floor storage space with the pool and stuff like that, and you saw that random zucchini, obviously I was thinking, well, this is a hotel. It's a pretty rundown hotel, so I wonder what the zucchini is for. And now going into that room and seeing on the bed with that one zucchini, it kind of, con- I've come to the conclusion that why am I even talking about this? All right, so let's go back to room. Let's go back to this room. Gotta wait for the load time again. Wait for the load time again. You ever get like the random cravings for things you haven't had in a long time, so long that you forgot about them? Like right now, I'm craving honeycombs. This the cereal honeycombs. Like why? I haven't had that, and I don't even remember when last time I had it. Anyway. Oh, I don't have enough ammo. I do have enough ammo. Do I risk sneaking by? Do I risk sneaking by? It's tough to say. I don't have a lot of room to. Oh, I'm stuck here. I want to have to. Okay, that time it actually took 6 shots. Um, those things. Close, select, actions. What's going on? Okay, I had a small little glitch when it came to the UI.
Toilet paper. Fluffy, it's not working.
No, don't flush it yet. You gotta check. Okay.
Empty bucket.
Yeah, the fact that I don't have a place to kite around these creatures, I have to take them out.
Looks like some kind of liquor. An empty toilet bowl. That's not very useful. Electric socket.
All right. So I got some bolt cutters from in here. There's nothing else. So those bolt cutters have to be for something. But let's see. Okay, the bolt cutters nor the lock picks will have anything to do with this refrigerator. Bolt cutters can open up that the gateway. Do I want to continue? Do I want to look? Do I want to go through the gated fence, or do I want to go through the door? Because I have a key to another door. Okay, if the key is in my inventory, I'll go through the door. Otherwise, I'm just. I don't know, because those bolt cutters are taking up. What is it like? 11.1%. I think it's 13%. Oh, 1 point. Anyway, it's taken up one of my 9 inventory slots. Well, so is that key.
Hope I can get in the motel from this floor.
I do have the key, so room 305. All right. There's no indicator that I need anything, apparently. I just don't know. Use with. All right, we're going through again. We're going through another loading. I wonder if this was on the PS4, would it all be preloaded? I can just go in and out. But I don't think so. I think it's going to be the same situation regardless of the console, where you're going to have to deal with all the loading. What is going on here? What is this? What is this? What crazy crap is this? Look at this. Oh, man. All right. No Raman. I don't know what that means. I don't want to push it to the piano. Another tortoise.
It's a metal figure of a turtle.
All right. Was the suffering of my people your fault? My fault? Not true. I would never do anything to hurt anyone. And if I did, certainly had it coming. My hands are clean. Why? Whatever you say. Like how I cleaned out the wallets of many clients and never. Norman. I still don't know what that means. It's like, is that like a reference plot twist?
It's a small wooden ashtray. It seems like no water comes out of here.
Okay. Let's just do this first. Okay.
It's a bottle of milk. It smells bad.
So drink it. You're apparently a terrible person. All right.
Uncomfortable.
He says as he looks at the sweat marks on the pillow. Okay.
There isn't any score on the music stand. A jar full of honey.
Okay.
A few jars and cans. I'd prefer not to take them.
Come on. Just look down just a smidge. Oh, I had it. There we go. Of course there's nothing special. Just...
There is nothing interesting in this book.
And I can't open these drawers either. So I'm missing music. Wait, there's a door here. Let's go inside here real quick. I have 6 rounds with 9 extras, so yeah, we can definitely face off against another Pop Tart if necessary. Those creepy ass mannequins. Yes, I saw the paper. Alright, that's probably the music.
Toilet paper. Fluffy toilet paper. Fluffy, but kind of dirty.
Okay. And I can't search through any of those. Okay. I have control of the facilities. Blank orange clown, you will suffer so much. So the person in the orange is not evil. I think Eva is just going crazy. Let's push you forward.
It's too far from the piano.
Or not. I'll be able to do it at some point, I bet. Okay. Let's put the sheet music down. I got sheet music, right? Yeah, musical score.
It's too far from the piano.
And you're not giving me the option to push. Maybe I have to put the violin. Oh, it's making noises!
Now it looks ready to play.
Why would you do this? Okay. You're not going to attack me? Alright. Oh, key. Alright, let's take a look at that key. To an old padlock. Alright. Why are there 3 tortoises here?
An empty toilet roll.
Why are there 4 empty toilet rolls in a row here? I think I'm done with this room. This game is creepy. This hotel is creepy. This thing is all tortoises. Bates Motel. I don't know what Bates Motel is, Plot Twist. I'm sorry.
I'm so close. I have to go on.
I wonder if the community knew what I was getting into before they said, hey, you should play this game next. Okay, so I have a key to an old padlock as well as some bolt cutters. So let's see. Was there an old padlock in any of these rooms? Well, let's see. Let's just see. Let's see. There we go. What is going on? Wait, there's two of them. Did you see that? There's two of them. Forget that door. I'm moving on. Hold on a minute. I'm moving on. Never mind. Okay. Let's go through here then. Okay. 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 All right. Norman Bates, the guy who kept his dead mom and pretended to be her. Psych made fun of her all the time. Did they? I honestly don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen Psych, and those jokes might have gone over my head too. So it is possible. I am pretty derpy, it's pretty smooth-brained at times, especially when it comes to something that is so trivial as Norman Bates. Stairway.
I can almost see the exit.
No, I can hear the doom. I can hear something. There's shenanigans afoot. Okay. Ammo. Yes, ammo. Hey, weren't you in the swimming pool not too long ago? Oh, hello. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, there's nothing there. Nothing there. I'm just going to sneak on by. I hear the doom. I'm going to keep that light off, too. Make sure nothing's on the ceiling. All right. There you are. There's the Pop Tart. And it's patrolling. Oh, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? So I wonder if that means I can actually get by. I didn't really get a full search of that area. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play patient. I want, not like doctor patient, but like wait patient. Let that Pop Tart move on. Then finish my search of the area.
It's a small wooden ashtray. It's a children's toy. It's a children's toy. Somewhat old. A baseball. This one is really worn out.
Okay. I have time. Okay, so it looks like that's about it. Now I can go back up the stairs a little bit, let the Pop Tart go on by, then I'm going to make my move and go over to another tortoise. See it? It's right there. There's another tortoise. Why are there tortoises?
It's a metal figure of a turtle.
What about the kidnapped girls? I don't know anything about the girls. Kidnapped girls. All right. Step stool. Go on down the stairs. Sneaking on by. Anything on the roof? I don't see anything on the roof. Okay. If you're reading this, I'm giving you the chance to escape from here. I can't leave Oxide now. I'm part of the whole, but you run, use your life for something better. Use the second chance, and who knows, maybe someday you can give you back the freedom that I'm giving you. Okay, let's continue searching this table. I don't know the range and radius of their listening, so I have to kind of do this. I only feel pain. The only thing I do is remember that motel these days I experienced before this, the same time, the same place again and again. I can't see myself exploring or walking through it, down hallways as if none of this had happened. Although the motel then felt like a prison to me, I miss it. Stockholm Syndrome. Oh, there's a lady there. First, we must use the can. What was that? Oh, bandage. I thought it was something else. Nothing on the roof. I can't close the door. There's a piece of paper in this corner. What about the kidnapped girls? Don't know anything about this. Leave me alone. Why am I questioning myself? Why am I doing this for myself? I have so many questions. Who is this girl? I don't know who she is. Taking to make money with. This clock has 11:33 as well. Oh, I forgot the duck. Oh, cutscene. Oh my god, what the hell is that? What the hell was that? Just close the door. Close the door. Yeah. No.
I can't get to the exit. I should follow that girl.
Are you sure? Why is he doing this to me? What does he want from me? I feel my soul becoming dark and cruel. How am I supposed to split in two? Anger, pain consuming me. But you know what? While you might be laughing at me, I like to write. I hope that at least I don't lose this. This is the only thing that keeps me who I am. The only thing that's got me a bit of light in the sea of darkness. The only thing that shows my kindness and the true me.
I have to find a way out.
Feels as if my body and my mind are expanding. Pain is all ooh, kinky. I still think evil is Eva. Eva. All right, let's. What did you do? You're a moron. All right. Oh my, look at that thing. It might be a little difficult to see, but look at that thing. It's just two heads stuck into a wall just vomiting. Is there anything I need to search here? Look at that thing. Part of the ship, part of the crew. No crap. Oh crap. Oh dear, I don't have any. Okay, I need to. Oh dear, I got to. Where's the stairs? The stairs was right there. I can't get through. I have to find an antidote. Um. Oh dear, that might be it. That might be it. I don't have an antidote. I don't have an antidote.
Looks like some kind of liquor.
I felt like I was so close. I felt like I was so close. Ugh. I don't think this cutscene has changed.
It looks like you've met Eva. She's quite the hunter. She loves the smell of blood. Look, I'll be honest. I don't expect
I'm just gonna skip this. I think we've seen it. We can move on, right? Man. That's disheartening. That is so disheartening. After all that progress, and now I have to start from the beginning. I really wanted to finish that world without dying, see what would happen, and then go to the next world, and then progress that way. But, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Because now I'm back. And I have to search everything again. All of my progress is lost.
Where am I? My head.
All of that progress is lost. Dang.
Shit.
Because now I'm in the second world where a lot of stuff has changed. Man. I was so close. I think I was so close. But you know what? I played for over 2 hours last time. I'm going to call it a day here. This is a good crap place to call it. I want to go cry. I want to get myself some honeycombs. And we're going to get back to this another time. Dang it. I had it. I so close. I think I was so close. I just think I was so close. It's like as soon as I got poisoned, I knew that was it. There was nothing I can do because I didn't have any antidotes on me. And usually when it comes to injuries, they'll give you something. So I was frantically searching the room. But first, I was like, I can race on back to the storage area and pick up the antidote, and we can continue on. You know what I should have done? I should have actually did a quick save before I did something as stupid is try to sneak on by through that room with vomiting heads, especially since the proximity of the gas is not is very deceiving when it comes to the graphic in the perimeter. So as was learned from that plant that was spewing out the poison, I got too close, which according to the general graphic, I thought I had plenty of room, but apparently not. And uh, okay. Anyway, if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe back for let's make Pop Tarts, get me some honeycomb. Leave a comment. Don't forget that the stream and the archive are two separate channels. The information is in the description for those two. And visit my website, JPEdgar.com, for my blog, my merchandise, my books, my shirts, etc. Also, the stream schedule is going to be on my website as well. So, I think I'm getting pretty close to finishing this game. I can't honestly say, but you know, I don't know. We'll see how things turn out. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for much stopping in. More ridiculous to come.